Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Oh, hello. Hello there, Pavel. Thank you for coming. Yes, I'm doing all right. Another week has passed, and hopefully this week has been good for you too. It's been another busy week as always. It's gonna get a bit busier, but yeah. Well, just have to see what happens. But thanks for coming. We appreciate it. Yep, so I'm gonna start up the game Atom RPG. And also, thanks for the tips, as always. I'll try on some of the things that I left, um, I left from the previous stream. Yep, that's right. This is Atom RPG, yes. Let's continue. I think we are in the place of red banners. Last time, KZM, or Kras... can't really pronounce it, sorry. This place. We just got the book, and I was wondering about this manhole cover. And I searched a bit, and apparently you can actually enter this place using the source. Kind of interesting. I don't know where it comes out of. Outside of the walls, definitely. But yeah. So the first sword level of this game. My goodness, just like in Fallout. And if this game has any similarities to Fallout, then there might be some critters here. Oh yes, yes, I do see one. At least tier 3 knuckle receipt? Okay. Because I'm a melee guy, right? I'm still a melee dude. And Fidel is also melee. I remember having a bit of trouble with combat last time and running away from certain creatures from the roaring forest. But look at that. It's pretty good, huh? Yeah, I can kill rats now. I got some nice amount of experience for it. And I tried to get the receipt for sure. Yep, okay. So always wondering why this game didn't have the enemy detection circle, just like in Wasteland 3. I guess it does have it, but then it remains invisible because just like in Fallout, you never really know exactly how the enemy is going to build its vision. Right, so I guess that's how I see it. Nice job. The dog has been upgraded because I gave him a couple of stat boosts. The dog also gains level. This game is pretty egalitarian in a sense. Oh nice, a ladder. I'm kind of curious. But before we go up, let's save first. Fallout did make really good use of the source system and ladders. Ooh, what is this place? The same place? Oh no, actually different area. Cool. This young man notices you from afar and energetically waves until you come closer. When you do, he claps you on the shoulder and says in a confident voice, "Ah, hello to my future business partner. Now, shall we talk strategy?" About what? The man slaps himself on the forehead and chuckles heartily. Right, yes. Naturally, this would go more smoothly if you first heard my proposal. Let's start with an introduction. My name is Oleg, but my friends simply call me Oleg. Currently, I'm the sole entrepreneur in the bottle business. Awesome stuff, right? Hello, Oleg. Not really. What's the bottle business? It's easy. For example, say you have a bottle in your possession. How would you make use of it? I can smash it and use it as a weapon. I see, you have a more than basic understanding of engineering. Yes, you can make a simple yet deadly weapon out of the bottle. Why? The mere existence of this multifunctional tool is a miracle. Why not try and make some money with this amazing object? I gotta collect some bottles for him. Buy some bottles with nothing in it but empty bottles. How can I make money with a bottle other than selling it to someone? Oh, really? Gold cult. Oh my goodness. Goodness. Okay, so the swords do present a lot more than the first impression. There's only skimming the surface possibility, my friend. Yes, a battle will always find a customer willing to pay, but a real businessman knows selling stuff isn't how one actually makes money. The battle needs to work for you, understand? Not by going out to build a road or frame a house, but metaphorically. The work the battle must do is to inspire the actions of those who have battles. You see, the battles want to move, to take action. They don't want to stay in one place. You should not collect battles if you're not planning to multiply them or use them for a greater purpose. Okay, he's kind of confused. I don't know. Maybe the translation has been a bit spotty in times to really deliver what this guy's trying to say, but this guy seems to be really into battles. That's what I can get. Here's what I'm saying. You have this space-age multi-tool, the bottle. I ask you to use it to make some money with it. If you combine all the uses there for any given bottle, you receive a value of 10,000 rubles in total. And that's just a ballpark figure. A bottle might make you millions. Let's move on. Bottles are great and all, but this is just nonsense. Hold up, don't go. I know it's a lot of information to take it at once, but believe me, one day it just might save your life. I think bottle definitely did save my life one time in this game. So, do you want to sell me a bottle? No, I want you to be my business partner. Stop letting money lie in your dirty pocket. Do yourself a solid, invest the useless script in bottles. Bottles are a foolproof investment. In your opinion, what is the price of a dream? I personally think dreams have no price. That is why I'm willing to give you a 10,000% discount on your purchase. 100 rubles for this bottle and you become an investor. No, my friend, not a buyer, a true investor. Guess they use the same tactic when they crowdfunded this game. Many people in the West still hide their money in a stash somewhere, but will saving like that make anyone rich? No. Careful investments will. I'm saying this without a shred of doubt. Bye. We return to the bottle guy. But I think it's going to be more trouble than he's worth. Oh yeah, we are back at the front. Okay. Alright, now that we are out, we just pass into the city uninterrupted. That's cool. I'm pretty sure I cannot go up against a small gang even. I had some trouble with random encounters featuring some random dudes with pistols. Having noticed you, the elderly trader leans on his fearlessly counter. What brings you here, my friend? More interest in your business. He claps his hands. Oh, well, that's my pleasure. My goods in exchange for your hard-earned guilt. I think I tried this before and he didn't budge. So, I will try to look for some receipt. Third tier. Okay. Third tier. I think it was third tier brass knuckles, right? Or just knuckles. Fourth tier. Interesting. All this looks like a newspaper, but it's actually a receipt. It tells you how to make third tier claw knuckle duster. I guess this is it. 156. I think definitely very reasonable price. I can sell him some used ones. Actually, for him, these are worthless. So I guess different merchants have different value assessment of things. It's understandable. It's realistic. You can also steal from this guy, but my stealing ability is very, very low. I left my wallet in the other patch. I'll be back later. I don't know. I mean, or you're paid, so I don't know why you say that, but alright, let's have a look at what we have here. Looks like I'm wearing some nice amount of clothing. Very interesting looking things. Thorny armor with flat cap, just like I think it was Bars who mentioned this looks to be inspired from Lenin or something. 2 in hospital, 2 swords. Oh, even swords. Okay, I think I should return to swords. Chamber of Commerce. That's the seat of power in this town. I also got the book, so I can deliver it to the barkeeper in the Otrat Noye, the starting town. Yes, this is the book. The Lord of the Rings. Looks like it's abridged version with pictures and stuff. Right. Here you go. Let's read it. 4 pages to describe what this knuckle duster does. Oh, it was worth it, you dumb soldier, roared the slim pilot, not fearing the rage of the huge muscular Neo-Centurion who eyed him calmly from the darkness of his ill-fitted helmet. Oh, Trudograd. Name drop. It's related to DLC, Trudograd. My bird was already near the royal palace when you ordered me to turn around and fly here to pick up some dirty savage for the Emperor's tribunal. You could have at least given me a few minutes to take my lady home. Interesting. Okay. Read the rest. Kogan the Savage. 4. Kogan the Eunuch. I guess Kogan the Eunuch is going to be more about like tier 6 knuckle dusters. Anyways, let's have a look. This one is the Claw Knuckle Duster. I need 2 boxes of nails, I think. Fidelma has some nails. Here we go. Give me some nails. And then we're gonna try to craft this. Chance is unknown here. Okay. Very low. Very low, huh? So not a good chance. But I have this I can use to increase my chances. Magnifying glass and smoke a cigarette. The magnifying glass doesn't really increase my tweaking ability, but it may make a difference between loading 50 times for crafting this or 30 times. You don't have any some items really. Oh, I need 2 of these. All right. Okay. I need 2. Yep. So let's make another one. What is this called? Quality Knuckle Duster. I have items. Oh, the brick. Okay, the brick and something. You need... What's that? I don't know. If you don't, maybe... Is it? Does it have a brick? No, I think we dropped brick somewhere. I forgot where I dropped my bricks. Maybe I can just buy the weapons from merchant and upgrade it. Anyways. Am I overburdened? I don't think so. No, not yet. Claw, I see. Claw. Thanks for telling me that. Claw Knuckle Duster. Yes, that's the tier 3. Custom made grenade, round, bolt, Siggy, bag, broken bottle shift. Right. Wait, spin chaka? Oh, I see. Yep, they will spin chaka. And I need to make... Well, let's save first. I wonder if the crafting successfully gives me some experience points in tweaking. I don't think so. So now it's time for quality knuckle duster. I need the brick though. I don't know. Maybe I can just pick it up somewhere. This is soap. Right. Zolbars, we don't have it. Siggy. Siggy? You mean... Oh, this one. Yeah. The cigarette. Yes. Yep. Alright. Works. And I did craft 2. Seems like. So you can't craft more than 1. Perhaps that's where the luck is involved. Good roll of dice. And what else can I craft? I think I need a brick to get anywhere. So let's get to that. I'm pretty sure I can find a brick. I think brick is probably the lowest form of melee weapon. You probably check right there and then there'll be a brick. No, joint, okay. Joint is also cool. First time I see a joint in a game. Hopefully you don't get banned from YouTube. Can't actually see. Oh, there's a bottle. Maybe I can invest in one of some of these. Okay. Is this guy's room? Waste paper and a brick. Apple. Okay, nice. Got an apple. It's a perfectly good apple. Why not? This is a brick? No, it's a clock. Here. Beat. Right. Just looting the place. Feel pretty bad about this, but I see. So they do have day night cycle, and nighttime is definitely, as you can see, a good time for looting. Yep, they don't really care. Everything's open, and some places are locked, but not all of the places access so many different areas. Standing before mortars, retort, alembic cubes, and all sorts of other gadgets is an old man wearing an old-fashioned pair of glasses. This guy looks like a guy who might sell me some bricks. He sings some melody, you know, but out of tune, and checks the recipe he has written down on a folded sheet of yellow paper. Hello. How may I help? Are you in need of medicine? I'd look at your wares, if I may. This guy doesn't sell any. Oh, he sells Meldonium. Very expensive. 1936 rube. Wow. Very expensive. Okay. I'm thinking I can buy one of these to heal myself. Only 1711 health, but right now that's 1/3 of our health, so I think it might be pretty good to get one and then be on our way or trade. Let's see if I can sell good things. Recipes, yeah, this one I can probably just sell. Yep, let's just buy all of them then. Addicted. Herbal mix. And first, oh, medkit. I guess I get some medkit too from the cult dude. Some questions. Okay, sure, just ask. You've seen a lot of lands, tell me about them. Yes, you're right. I've traveled many lands, so many settlements, big and small, each of which survive by its own set of rules. I've seen massive archaeologies that grow straight out of the sands, brave little villages, and harsh militarized cities. Then a big government, the people went such different ways, may at least some of them turn out to be the correct ones. About the local lands. I know places where people survive in small packs with no authority. I also know places where the authorities are despots. They need to be obeyed until the day you die behind the plow. Imagine how happy I became when I found Krasnoznamenny, a place where there is just enough authority and individual freedom for a man to live a good life. This city is really dear to me. I hope it never shifts. Okay, people are happy about va. What will we do when the pre-war meds are all used up? Well, the work that universities are doing right now will return the ability to create complex chemicals to people all around the world in due time. This game seems a bit hopeful than Fallout. But before that time comes, the populace will have to rely on people like me. Right, he's a horrible dude. Actually, you cannot climb here? No, you can't. It's weird. I guess this guy still can shoot me though if I aggravate them. But I cannot go up like in Wasteland 3. And this is probably just a prop. And who are you, sir? You knock on a kiosk counter. A few moments nobody answers, and suddenly sounds of smashing glass bottles and pots reach your ears, along with profuse swearing. Thick tobacco smoke hits you straight in the nostrils as a tiny window opens and a gruff voice starts speaking from the darkness. Help the Children of the North, charity booth, what you wantin'? Charity organization, really? As serious as ever, we can't even sleep properly because you're so worried about them poor kids in the northern regions. Break our hearts it does. Because so do we accept weapons as well? Okay, let's see how I can help. Yeah. Apomorphine. Cure from withdrawal. Wow, it's really expensive. They have medicines for everything. Yeah, except some money. And, except whatever you can give me. Bottles included. I have 10 empty bottles for some reason. That's pretty not efficient. That's not really that efficient, sorry. Oh man. Merchant? Sell bricks? A thin, muscular man stands near the counter. He's happily repairing a piece of worn, bloody armor. Upon seeing you, the craftsman widely smiles. Hey there, roamer. Welcome to my little shop. Armor for any kind of taste, any kind of wallet, from the most simple ones to pure works of armor-smithing art. I can see you're a man who's been to places, so I bet you know the important role of good armor. How can I help you? Wow, you sell some cool stuff. Helmophone. Looks like helmet for tank drivers or commanders. I've seen a couple of these things on top T-34s. 11,158. This seems to be precursor to power armor of Atom RPG. I can afford it though. Duffel bag. Yeah, I mean it's really expensive but very very useful. I think I have it on my character though. I think I got it from some quest and it was a really valuable object. Yeah, so he doesn't sell bricks, but I guess we can pick some bricks from the circus. Pretty sure I can do that. And let's go perhaps have a just some cursory look at other parts of Krasnoznamenny. Yeah, I do get some experience points for successful crafting. That's nice. Hey, soldier. Gloomy little man in uniform stands before you, scratching his thick sideburns. From time to time, he covers his mouth with a large hand and coughs loudly. He squints and gestures you to come closer. Well, comrade. Let's see your registration. What registration? It was a mistake talking to this guy. Is he just joking? I don't live here. No registration, eh? I better jot that down. Voluntarily confess to being in the city unlegal, unlawful, illegally. By the way, this violation incurs a fine. Jesus Cristo, don't start with that. My amigo already paid the entrance fee. Ah, hello Fidel. Sorry, I didn't recognize you in the company of this homeless vagabond. Fine, you have my permission to walk freely about the city. Oh, these guys are pretty corrupt. Yeah, but I guess it can get a lot worse. I'm not the one who's crazy. The ones who's kidnapping our children, they are. Some crest. Okay. A man in his 50s and in a uniform cap raises his arms like a madman, shouting out weird propagandist phrases. As he sees you, he falls silent. Hey, gourmet, a fat lamb, barbecue and an egg. What will you fry and what will you put aside for badminton? This guy's real crazy, even by this game's standards. I'm really hungry, but you don't look like a shop owner. The man smiles broadly and grasps your arm. Oh, Saint Helena, you don't know what I'm talking about. You're not part of it. You're innocent. You have to help me. I like to know who I'm dealing with first. The man slaps himself on the forehead. Right, you need to test me too. Go on. Ask everything that comes to your head. I'll answer any questions and then you'll be sure I'm innocent, just like you. What's your name? Haven't I told yet? My name is Arseny. Arseny Sazin. Don't tell me your name though. I'm weak. I tell everything under torture. I'm too scared of pain ever since I was a child when a neighbor's pig bit me. Wow. What are you doing here? Come on, honestly. The man smiles bitterly, raises his cap and strokes his receding hair. Nothing special, just got mad and now let down my team and doomed myself to poverty. By spreading lies about the wasteland's most honest politicians and profiteers. At least that's what they tell you. Don't believe them. What is this place? A video theater. You can watch films here. A small fry in the scheme I discovered. I don't think the owner even knows who buys his empty tapes and why. By the way, I used to campaign right in front of the Chamber of Commerce until they kicked me out. This guy's a bit, not right in the head, unfortunately. Oops. Oh, what do I see? Some wires. How about some bricks? Oh, salt. It's pretty heavy. Weighs 1 kilograms. Can use salt for fishes. That's Vladimir Lenin himself. Guess they used to put portraits of these leaders up on the walls. Condom? I don't know. Do I need one? This game definitely does have some of those content. Adult content, as it were. Ooh, electronics. Microchip. Sounds really, really expensive and very, very... I don't know why I'm able to walk all over the place and pick up stuff like without any kind of repercussions. Maybe I will face some repercussions if these guys, I don't know, capture me and put me in jail and release all the stolen stuff that I've gotten from this place. What is happening here? A big unshaved man with a smoked cigarette between his teeth stands in front of you. He casts an indifferent look at you and clears his throat, covered in soot from thick tobacco smoke. Just a second. Yeah, salt definitely does. I definitely try it. I think I have one or two fishes, so I can try to combine it with salt and see what happens. Ahem, what is it? Nothing really, just hope for the chat. Sure, let's chat. We're not exactly flooded with work around here anyway. This guy looks like a detective. Kind of hard on his... down on his luck. Where have you come from, guys? From Trudograd. My boss, there he is collecting material for his articles, and I accompany him as a photographer. Oh, he's a photographer and a detective. Okay. Well, I also scribble some stuff too, like crossword puzzles and stuff. They pay for this trip, of course, but there's absolutely nothing to do in these backwaters. Backwaters? I thought this was Metropolis. Here are the details. Sure, look. Chernograd is currently suffering from lack of paper. Not much left from before the war, and freshly produced paper is way too expensive. So before I left, guys from the print shop had asked me to buy waste paper in Krasnoznamenny as it's cheaper. It's not as simple as they think. I bought some in Paragon and some here and sent it to Trudograd, but to complete the order I need more. I spit out a cigarette butt and instantly opens a new pack. Fancy a cig? Thanks, I don't smoke. Go on with your story. You don't smoke? Yeah, that's good. Just a second. The journalist extracts a cigarette from the pack, lights it, and goes on. So I need 500 more stacks of paper to complete the order. I pay you 12 rubles per pack, and if you find all 500 stacks I need, I'll also give you a bonus. I guess you can make cigarettes or give this guy the paper to get some money. I take it into account. As for now, can you return to the questions? Sure. How's it being a journalist nowadays? If you know what to write, it can be a lucrative gig. If you don't, you risk ending up like the journal from around here. Sticking up dirt on some local crook, then poof, mysteriously disappeared. You get the idea. I can tell you more since that crook lives next door. What can you tell me about Krasnoznamenny? It's just a city. Just like any other city. I assume better. I assume worse. My boss and I usually visit the local brothel, to interview sex workers, solely for this reason. Thanks, giving the lower classes the opportunity to speak. Great. Can I ask some question? Have you heard anything interesting? Big bosses of Paragon, that's the north from here, are constantly at each other's throats. I wonder what it all lead to. I guess that's really common, Paragon. Okay. Let's change the subject, mate. I'm chilling, I have to go. The man who walks to and fro across the room is middle-aged, of average height, a bit plump, and seems to be engrossed in his thoughts. He fiddles with the pencil stub and snorts and mumbles something to his companion who also sits in the room. As he sees you, he becomes very serious. I'm Vladislav Zirenko, editor-in-chief of the Shoot to Kill print house. Are you here to talk about interview with the local veterans? What is veterans? My colleagues spend so much time writing these ads, and apparently someone told them off the wall again. I'm looking for someone to interview a couple of people for my publishing house. Interested? Let's talk first, shall we? Okay, why not? You can practice interviewing skills. Let's start. Where are you from, guys? Rudograd, right? Yep. The city lost about 50% of its population, but preserved in its copper-belly dozens of printing presses. Okay, it was a hub of printing. What can you tell me about Krasnoznamenny? Nice, quiet, godforsaken backwaters. Perfect definition for this place. No need to snort. After the devilish, technogenic ziggurat of Trudograd, even pre-war Moscow will seem backwater to you. Because Trudograd is huge. Any rumors? That's interesting to you? One fellow was investigating local legends about a brainworm that gets inside your head through your pupil and subdues you. But while his investigation was in full swing, he dashed to Georgia all of a sudden, said he wanted to visit his family. Weird. Never said he had any relatives in there. Oh, the worm got him. 500, yeah. Oh, really? Okay, so you can actually steal the paper that you give him and then keep feeding him the same paper. That's interesting. Oh, now it's light outside. Wow, the time of day changes like a snap of a finger. Cool. Hello, cow. You know what I'm going to do to you? I'm gonna get some milk. That's right. I get some nice fresh milk. With empty bottle. Hope you're ready, cow. Unencumbered? Why? Vidal, nice fresh milk for you. That's right. It does wonders. Negative 80 radiation too. Wow, maybe I should drink this. Yes, I think I should. I'm pretty hungry too, so I think I... But one more. Cow has nothing to say to you. You already got my milk. Now scram. Freeloader. Okay. I think you can control like that. It's pretty inconvenient. Looks like I'm playing a whole different game here. Yeah, this is somebody who thought of this is a genius. Wish they would have added one more function to accelerate the speed of walking. Navigator. Oh yeah, that guy. I think I already talked to the old man who was a veteran. And he was an enemy of some other guy. He definitely did hate that guy. Maybe he wanted me to do something for him. There's some people outside now. God be with you, okay. And with you too. All these guys are actually NPCs with names. That's what I found pretty interesting. Oh, fresh. Yeah, okay, so speaking of fish, let me see if Fidel has some fish. Here we go. Orange smelt. So what I can do is I can get some salt here. I cannot draw. Okay, maybe I should do this. No. Alright. Let's get one. I mean, how many salt would you need to salt 5 fishes? I don't know. Like, kilogram might be enough. I haven't really salted fish in my life, so I don't know exactly what to do with it, but how much salt would be required to salt one fish? I'm pretty sure it's like not a kilogram. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a kilogram here. Where's my salt? Where's my salt? Where's my salt? Here we go. Uh-huh. Salt the fish. Encumbered. Okay, well, yeah, sure. Yes, I'm encumbered. I'm very, very much aware of that. Rob. Okay. Use. No, I don't want to use this. I want to... Did I use it? I think I used it by mistake. Oh, crap. You want to be salted? Examine. Wow, Zobar is mostly fine. Oh, it's crafting. Okay. Thanks for telling me that. Ah, boy. Okay. So I was thinking definitely something different. I don't see it, so maybe I should just put this too and then see what happens. Maybe I should save. Fail. Fish suddenly livens up and jumps from your grasp? Wow, okay, that sucks. I lost 2 fishes now. Although I did eat one. I didn't want to eat one. Okay, now I have saved. Nice. Yeah, salted fish. Definitely better. And definitely lot. Check out 2. Nice. You get actually more. This miracle. I got 6 out of 3 fishes. Oh my goodness. It's a miracle. I'm a miracle worker. A middle-aged lady squints her eyes. I don't know where they got this photo, but I'm pretty sure this was photo that they ran through a filter to make an NPC portrait. All the while pushing a bag of groceries to her chest as if she sees not a hero but some terrible robber out to mug you. Still, she doesn't look so scared. She can talk. What do you want? Talk fast or I'm calling the militia. I'm so nervous. I'm no bandit. Look at me. I'm wearing a cap. How can I know that? You look like a bandit. You got the mug. Your clothes are dirty. Your knuckles are bruised. I'm expecting you to knife me as we speak. I do have a knife in my hand, so touche. You're wrong about me. Everyone looks like that nowadays. That's because everyone nowadays is a bandit. There are no more honest people around. Only bastards who take little old ladies. Shrug your shoulders. Why are you so damn quiet? Listen, it's great if you're a really good guy, but if you're not, just don't come any closer, okay? It's pretty funny. I thought she would be a bit younger, but I guess... yeah, it's a nice little surprise. Yes, this game is full of surprises, actually. Alright, so where am I? I need to go back to Otranoye, maybe to deliver the book, or could get some more information from what seems to be a big building. I'm thinking that this is Chamber of Commerce. A bearded man at the entrance to the huge building smells friendly as he sees you. He wears a partly leather vest and smells surprisingly good compared to other wastelanders you met so far. Hello, friend. How are you? Not bad, and you? I can't complain. Are you interested in the Mycelium Society or just pay? Oh, this is a cult. Tell me about this society of yours. I don't think I can tell you more than other members of the society. To avoid going into too much detail, what would you like to know? Like to hear about the 4 principles and ideologies based upon, or maybe you're interested in our history? How can I join your ranks? Welcome everyone, but the Mycelium is not only a research, but also a charity organization. This means above all, we are interested in people who are eager to employ their skills to help others. Yes, I did finish the Spine Crest, and it was not really satisfactorily concluded because I didn't agree to kill Baba Banaya, or Bana, the cult woman. I myself, for example, before joining the society, I am ashamed to say it, but I was a gangster. But now that I've seen the light, I use my mastery arms only to protect ordinary people. Well, good for you, sir. Anyone who wants to join us must talk to one of the society representatives in the city and get a reference. Okay, so that's where the reference comes in. Igor. Alright, I guess I cannot really join them unless I kill that lady, Banaya, or Banana. Oh, nice, playground. Both kids. I don't think there's any kids in this game so far. Yeah, so I'm just wandering around looking for bricks. Maybe there's gonna be a brick here. Oh, I got nails and babushka scarf. This is actually pretty profitable. It's a profitable business. Trash digging is a profitable business. Like Arcanum. More than Arcanum. Oh yeah, I need to interview this guy. I don't think this was the person. Another old lady. You see tiny dried out old lady with sorrowful look on her face. She's mumbling something and moving hectically on the dusty floor without making much noise. The old woman is so busy with her own thing she almost bumps into you, quivers and makes a sign of cross. Oh, why are you sneaking up on me, darling? What do you want? Nothing much, just trying to figure out what's going on here. The old woman throws her wrinkly hands up in the air. Ah, young man, dark times are upon us. My neighbor Rudolph isn't feeling that great. He's laying in bed. He's just laying in bed all day, every day sleeping. I'm feeding him melted condensed milk and linden honey. He's swallowing as if he were awake, but his eyes won't open. Huh. I guess you don't really care about Linden or not Linden, Rudolph. That's just weird. What do you know about this city? What is there to tell? Nice city, so clean. The people are mostly nice, not too many drunks, less than before anyway. All good people, they work a lot, have clean clothes, and respect the law. Nice city, darling. So what do you have going on here? The woman throws her wrinkly hands up in the air. And Rudolph is not well, okay. This is Rudolph. Hey, how's the linden honey taste? The man pays no attention to you as if he's being cursed. Okay, do we have some bricks? Waste paper. Okay, I can get some friendly warning. This guy is not really talking to you and he's apparently sleeping, but he still has the presence of mind to say that stealing is wrong, buddy. Stealing is wrong, buddy. Hands off my biscuit. I see. Yes, it's a really nice it's really nice defensive weapon, the broken bottle. Old army can okay, I guess I can get some of these. I don't know, I mean toilet paper. Alright, I don't wanna get toilet paper out of the washroom. Who knows what he has seen or been. Surprising that they still have toilet paper. I'm pretty sure it's been a hot commodity around this part. Alright, let's dumpster dive. Once again, brick please. Oh, let's got corn and some nice bottle. Wow. I guess it's also useful. I'm almost encumbered. Yeah, alright. I think I should get out now. Wait a minute. I haven't really found the Chamber of Commerce yet. Where is that place? Maybe this is Chamber of Commerce. I just overlooked it. I mean, I have to go and discover Chamber of Commerce. It's the most important building in this district. There you go. Yeah, there's some interesting looking people. Hey, can someone see me? You see a strange man in silver unitard. As he spots you, he jumps up, hits himself in the chest, and gives you a futuristic salute. Zang Zang by a form. My designation is Xander P603, or how people in your time like to say, howdy comrade communist, my name is Xander. You can craft broken bottles, yeah, for up to 10 experience each. That's right. So you can get a lot of things done with bottles. You can actually get the bottle to fill it with milk for instant radiation salve. You can also sell it and gain experience from crafting. Very nice, these bottles. You can probably become millionaire just like the game says. Nice to meet you, Xander. They call me Janice. The man smiles and jumps into the air out of joy. That means my calculations were correct. Unimportant historical figure, Janice. This temporal projection asks you for help in a moment of need. The recent future where I'm from is in danger, and only you can help history to go on a more novel path. Please, I beg of you to listen to my words. We scientists use all the energy of our experimental time machine to send me here. We don't have a second chance. Are you seriously telling me you're from the future? It makes me want to ask some follow-up questions. The man slumps his shoulders and bends over his battle, smacks him on the nose. The historians from my time told me that you asked at least 4 questions to every single person you met. That's true, actually. Many believe this to be an exaggeration, but now I see it was the truth. Fine, ask away, I should answer. Why are you making this stuff up? Time travel isn't even a thing. You're a grown man, just stop. Why did you call me an unimportant historical figure? Every bit of information known about you is warped by the so-called Duggar-Fault phenomena. Let me explain it this way. A historical document described you as a great hero, a picker of corn, a helper of riders, a killer of bandits, a revolutionary paragon, and a beacon of democracy in Ultra-Donye. Other documents describe you as a petty criminal, thief, and a right bastard. Yeah, I was a thief. But wait, there's more. Some accounts tell us you're a psycho who killed every single person he met. The paradox is, all these contradictory sources are 100% legit and have proof behind them, so instead of picking one, we decide to trust all of them. If there's a whole paradox linked with my name, how come I'm an unimportant historical figure? Molotov cocktail. Ah, okay, so there's some profit to be had from crafting. That's pretty nice, just like in what other crafting did I do to sell? What game did... Oh, actually, not Wasteland 3, but maybe Arcanum might crafted some things to sell. No, 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 no. There are thousands of people touched by the Duggar's Fault phenomena. You are just one in a sea of uncertain historical figures. Next question. If you had only one chance of using this machine of yours, why didn't you travel further into the past to stop the last war? Listening to your question, Xander goes pale and covers his face with his hands. He keeps silence for over a minute. After that he speaks, voice trembling. That's just such a smart idea. God, I haven't really thought of that. Why? Oh, you're so useless. Bye-bye, you dummy. Next question. Okay, tell me. For real, tell me how your time machine works. It's very simple. The real me is standing in my secret lab. Why else would I be dressed so casually, as if I'm planning to spend my day riding a Memisaurus or playing 4D chess? Image and voice are being transferred from the past with the help of specifically encoded subatomic particles that are made to go faster than light in my portative colliditron. The encoding also makes me visible only to you and like-minded people. You got technical bevels instead. Next question. Okay, we can try. What sort of help were you looking for? Xander P603 opens his hand and draws an invisible circle with his fingers. This gesture probably expresses joy, since he looks pretty happy after completing it. In the name of Holy Bolt Boy, the first robotic saint, I'm so glad you decided to hear me out. Now, a person from the past know this. In less than a half-century from now, a small part of humanity will rise from the atomic ashes and create a technologically advanced utopia. That won't mean a happy ending for everyone, though. Some people will still struggle in the wild eastern waste. We also share a border with a country whose people became a single hive-mind organism. Wonder what country that is. And there is this terrible menace I'd rather not talk about today. And also, then resolves, ahem, our technologically advanced utopia was promptly conquered by a dictator. The name of this all-powerful god king is Ilya Kuznetsov, the ruler of heaven, earth, and the 9 hells. He and his goons made us use serial numbers instead of last names as if they're cattle. They also changed our first name into city made up of abominations such as Xander or Beatrotron. He made the population walk on their knees begging for food. Also, to fight our urge to resist, he created a lot of obligatory medicinal crime preventive beatings. Every day, every night, a social worker has to slap every citizen of the country in the face at least once. And at least some of them are married. So they have rings on their fingers to slap you even harder. Not a ring, since we are a polyamorous society. A nightmare. How can I help you, noble people of the future? Learning the biography of the demonic tyrant Ilya Kuznetsov is obligatory for all, so everyone knows the exact date and place his parents decided to have a child. It happened this year in a circus filled with mutants. Oh, really? Okay. Circus filled with irritant. Please, people of the future beg you, find the monster's parents and make them hate the idea of having kids. Maybe I should just kill them both with their help? Hold on. You have to think about it. Bye. I got some experience points for that. And this is Xander. Very interesting. And I guess this means Chamber of Commerce. Hello? Oh, okay. Untidy woman with annoyed tired eyes suddenly darts up and nearly bumps into you. Barely holding a heavy pile of forms. When she overcomes her shock, she starts nervously incomprehensibly. Wear yourself glasses. I don't need weirdos growing up in front of me like mushrooms after rain. Wait, are you by any chance the lawyer from Trudograd I invited here last week? You're looking for Katerina Babarova? Because it's me. But wait, no, he couldn't have come so fast. What do you want? I'm tired of officialdom myself. Fancy a chat? Okay, but only if the conversation is quick and I can return to my business. Time is money. What do you do in the city? I try to establish a company that would supply everyday essentials, like glasses. The red tape here is a disaster. It's like beating against the wall. Yes, another question? Interesting rumors. What friggin' rumors are you talking about? One can break one's head trying to understand how to register a company here, and you want me to listen to a bunch of nonsense and spread it around? Okay, what do you think of the local bureaucrats then? They're wonderful, great people, could be better. Fuck them. Okay. You're using sarcasm. Oh my goodness, sarcastic. Very sarcastic, woman. This unknown machine standing before you looks like a vending machine. If you knew something about old tech, you might even recognize it. Looks like a cigarette bending machine. In front of you stands a well-dressed, bearded man. He smiles, but you can't shake the feeling he's more polite than friendly. Yes, what do you want? I'm just out for a stroll, talking to locals. You mind if I ask a couple of questions? I can't just now. I have a lot of work. Right. He seems to have a lot of work for sure. And this guy is elevator guard. Can't get there right now. A pink-cheeked and balding man is 40s greets you with a wide smile. Considering the circumstances, his friendly attitude is a surprise. Because judging by his posture, armor, and the menacing weapon in his hands, you're talking to a guard and a very special one. Hello friend, are you lost? There is nothing of any interest around here, just me and the entrance to the governmental bunker. I was just going to ask about the bunker. You must be bored, fancy a chat? Why not? So boring around here. Where are you? I guard the government bunker. Why else would I be standing here, friend? What's your name? Tell me about your work. No one has risen up against the establishment for quite a while now. The guys from the bunker haven't given the locals a reason to disembowel them lately, either. There's nothing interesting going on, really. Still, duty is duty, and double overtime is double overtime. Are there any good rumors? Only from my wife. She hates gossip, but always seems to be repeating it to me anyway. She wants me to tell her whether this stuff is true. How the heck am I supposed to know that? Here's some of the latest. Merchants have some toy called Stalin's Rebus. It's a puzzle like a Rubik's Cube. Rumor has it that if you solve it, it will grant you an unimaginable pleasure. Other people say devils will pour out of the thing and slice you like a piece of ham. Well, that's one or the other, huh? Well, there's some extremes that the Rebus is supposedly responsible for. Alright. This seems to be the commerce building. Government to bunker and all that, but I cannot enter these places yet, I guess. Waste paper. Nice. Yeah. I'm encumbered now. Yeah. I think Fidel might carry some papers. Paperboy. He still has ways to go before reaching the limit. Very nice. Fidel's pretty strong dude. I like it. Oh, for any warning, I didn't know you were there. Sorry. I'm very sorry. I guess you gotta try multiple times before you get threatened. with real violence. Oh boy, okay. I guess it was the Chamber of Commerce. And there's a market. Any brick sellers? I guess these are the guys who sell cheese and beef and milk. Produce corn and other things. I guess toys? Oh my goodness, look at this guy. Behind the old rickety tray stands a man of solid build with shifty eyes and a fake green plaster on his lean face. The man is eating excuse me, sunflower seeds and periodically yelling advertisement slogans. When he sees you, he waits for you to come closer. Hello, for a small price of 50 rubles, you can buy the ticket of the official Krasnoznamenny lottery. The winner of the card this time is a mutual friend, herbalist, Tim Her-Cofton. But who knows, maybe this week it'll be you. So this is how you can get a car. Oh, they're easy. Just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Well, why not? I'm listening. Is the lottery a profitable endeavor for you? It depends. The chance to win something are rather high. Sometimes I've been getting into that. But what can you do? It's a risky job, but somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it? Really? How's the city faring? We're doing just fine. Great even. The local authorities do their best to help small business and honest working people. If it wasn't for all sorts of fanatics that occupy the city, life would just be peachy. Nothing honest people. Interesting rumors? The carabiniers talk about getting strange radio signals from time to time. First a man's voice says some unrelated words, then a woman starts counting. I heard it myself once, though the radio interference was strong, so I didn't get what they're saying. But if you want to know my take on this, it's a secret atom frequency. Atom? I'm from there. But I'm out of here. I guess you can buy some lottery and there's going to be 0 chance that you're gonna win anything. Oh boy, right. Why is this place again? The new place or I mean every place seems to be the same place, but I guess this is new. Let me check a bit. Oh, okay, you can't get into the bunker, huh? Get back Lenin statue? I see. That's the only way to get the car, which I've seen in loading screens from time to time. Some bricks, please. Salt, more salt. I guess Video can carry some salt. He has plenty of space in his backpack. Salt is one of the things that could be iodized. And iodine is probably pretty good when it comes to radiation poisoning. Or it does flush radiation from your body or such. I don't really know, but I heard that once. I guess it's pretty good. Yeah, check out that dumpster. Alright, and there's a captain with the boat. Maybe I can go somewhere. I need to pay a lot of money to do that. A lot of money. That's the car. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks atomic powered. Just trying to search for a damn brick. Isn't it too hard? Maybe I should just get into random fights with people and then might be possible to get a brick. Yeah, I think some of the enemies carry brick as a melee weapon. The most simplest thing. I'm gonna go back to Tranoye to... Oh, this guy is also armed. I guess they're the militias. Yeah, militias protecting the outskirts. And... yeah, but also the navigator here. Is a navigator... or brick. Ah, potato. Visit hospital? Okay, let's try that. Oh my goodness, you see a well-built man sipping beer from a tall frosted glass. His slightly crazy smile and weird goggles suggest he has stories to tell. And judging by the ammunition belt crisscrossing his chest alongside various harnesses and holsters, you had better mind your manners or it might be the last conversation you have. Hiya, youngster. Have you come to hear my stories or just to chat? Haha. Man suddenly gives you a piercing look and taps a finger against his grenade amulet. Whatever it is, I strongly advise against making me angry. The grenade is real, you know. I might use it if need be. And goodbye, everybody. Ha! Why are you covered in sweat all of a sudden? I was just joking, maybe. I kindly ask you to refrain from using any grenades in my emporium. There's a precedent for such behavior. The onlookers had a lot of fun, sure, but it took me a whole month to sweep up all the bone fragments. Don't panic. There won't be anything like this. Am I right? What stories can you tell? The man moves closer to you, studies your face, and grins insanely. It's nice being a place where no one's heard of my adventures. I am a celebrity back where I'm from. And everyone there knows my stories by heart. Here I can always find a willing ear. All in all, I saw many wonders and was able to live my life every time. I survived the atomic battery, Bazookan's gang, and the Berkuta anomaly. What's Berkuta anomaly? When I was young, I chose the Berkuta. Brr, I can still feel cold when I think of it. To make a long story short, I saw one of those super deep holes drilled back in Soviet times for research. Do you know what I'm talking about? A vertical shaft about 50 kilometers down to the Earth's core. 50 kilometers, that's a long way down. I got in a fight with the guys who ran the local ironworks. Eventually they caught me and threw me down that shaft to avenge half their gang perishing by my hand. I remember struggling against my captors all the way to the edge of the giant hole. Nothing but blackness below. Falling, screaming my lungs out. Then boom, I came to in the taiga alone. Missed my left boot. 100 kilometers away. Was it teleportation, my guardian angel, or some exotic mushroom I ate? It puzzles me to this day. Looks around with worry. Okay, I guess this guy is not the admiral or navigator. Alright, let's see what I can find. Any brick? I don't know, I don't think I find any brick here. Okay, so his rifle and shotgun skill's not that great, but it is what it is. Okay. Guess I can do this. Yeah. I think it'd be pretty good. What about Zulbars? Zulbars. Guarded main power plant. Guarded build, no, I haven't gone there. Maybe I should go along with the hospital that I forgot about. Yeah. I don't know, just forgetting some of the things. I'm very tired. Sorry. She cannot get in, obviously. She doesn't have 1,000 roofs. Or 500, rather. You're so hungry. I'm so sorry. The one that left, okay. I don't think I visited any power plant, unfortunately. Is this the hospital? I cannot read Russian, so... I think there was a veteran I can interview here. Yeah, this guy. Sergey. Proud looking man. Just have a chat. I think I asked him all this before. And mind you, there's a TV channel open. Wow, I'm surprised. Condom? I don't know. Do I need a condom? Oh, okay. The first building. So it's outside of Krasnoznamenny. Okay. Is this a hospital? Definitely looks like a hospital to me. Yeah, it must be. I visited this place once. Yes, I can go inside and take a look. First building after transition? Okay, so this is just a clinic? Looks around. Oh, dumpster. There must be a break here. There must be. Oh, actually. Oh, this is hospital. Alright. Save. Although the game auto saved. Get all these people, lounging. This guy's lounging. These guys are probably rather sick. The bored woman at the counter gives you a quick look and quickly lowers her eyes at the paper bag in front of her. Is it the hospital? The woman sighs and puts her tattered book aside. Yes, you're right. This is Krasnoznamenny. Krasnoznamenny, his city hospital number 1. Hospital number 1? Okay, maybe there's hospital number 2. Do you have an appointment? I guess in Soviet times, they didn't really have any creative names for hospitals, so it's hospital number 1. And a few blocks down is hospital number 2 with clinic number 0. I just popped in. Then I'm afraid I cannot help you. What is this? I thought it was communist. There's no walk-in. There's no walk-in capacity here. Hey, maybe you can answer a couple of questions. The woman casts a quick glance at her book, smiles, and snaps her book shut. Why not? It doesn't happen too often that visitors want to have a chat. I don't know whether she's sarcastic or not. Tell me a bit about yourself. Well, I make some money working as a nurse. I was lucky to finish a first aid course through my year-long travel with a medical caravan. I've seen so much and got so many skills. Well, I don't know. Are you as good as Fidel? I can imagine. May I ask another question? I'm listening. What can you tell me about this place? Our clinic is a good one. We always have plenty of work. I can't complain. She looks pretty bored though. Tell me about your city. Krasnoznamenny. There are places I never want to go back to. Places that look as if they have never known civilization or human touch. Where spiders and giant wasps aren't the only mutants. In comparison to them, our settlement is a true paradise. I'm not leaving it for love or money. Interesting rumors. I've heard that weird mutants have appeared at the lakes in the south. They're slow and passive and looks like a crossbreed of turtle and middle-aged man with huge four-nippled udder. Oh my gosh. I already loved some of those masters creatures from Fallout. Rumor has it they can be milked, and their milk is blue. Oh gosh. I never drink something like that. Does you more harm than good, but some consider this yucky thing to be a real delicacy. Ah, blue milk. I guess it's this is where Star Wars got their idea. Or vice versa. You want to talk with female doctor? Okay. Woman gives you a short nod and leans back on the chair. Looks like, yeah. Doctor? I don't think this is female doctor. Guess this is female doctor? Do they wear some special hat? Or, yeah, I guess they're still wearing the special hat. And this is no female doctor. He holds a heap of papers in his hands. He constantly browses through them, mumbles under his breath. As he sees you, he nods wearily. Dr. Maximov, a specialist in radiation syndrome and addiction treatment. Do you have an appointment or just come around? Just come around. I like to have a checkup, dog. I've just come around for a chat. Doctor smiles absent-mindedly and nods. He's clearly warmed up to you. Really? Takes really little to get warmed up, huh? Well, I guess it won't hurt to answer a couple of questions. What do you want to know? Tell me about yourself, Dr. Maximov. I'm a doctor, a professional medic. There's even a parchment proving my qualifications lying over here somewhere. The war broke out when I was in my first year. After the initial panic, we continued our studies, and we had opportunities to practice we never had in times of peace. You can't even imagine it now. How's work? Have enough to do? Yeah, we have enough on our hands. Surprisingly, there haven't been many cases of acute radiation syndrome recently. If I become wiser, they know contaminated places now and shun them. I mostly deal with alcoholics. This bias will never cease to bring new patients to my office. Guess he, in a way, likes alcoholics. I can actually barter with him, too. Any good rumors? I don't deal with rumors, but I can give you a piece of advice. If you don't want to see your GP too often, ignore things that are as old as dinosaurs and don't eat raw food. Kill an animal, cut the meat, and salt it properly. Oh, here goes salt. Yeah, salting fishes. I wonder if I can salt meat. Salt helps against intense warmth, sterilizes food, and helps to preserve it. Why am I talking all this hype about it? Trying saving numerous peasants from a beef tapeworm, and you promote preventive measures too. He offers some good advice. And he sells stuff too, my goodness. How nice. Yeah, he is a merchant. I can actually ask him to sell me something. Okay, just stole it. Okay, the doctor, not female doctor. The baby for you looks tired. Tired people, a work of life itself. He quickly nods to you, shakes his greasy hair, and to your surprise starts talking to you first. Petrov, I'm the local mortician. The man's voice is low and calm, but there is tragic undertone you barely notice. Nice to meet you, I'm... Petrov sighs and looking like he hoped you'd skip on the introduction. Gaster, the unfriendly phantom. Janice. Yes, glad to meet you and all that. What did you want from me? You're not even dead. Well... That's, well, I don't know. I guess, I'm happy in a few moments. Hey, what are you doing? I'm mortician. If you didn't guess, I cut up the cadavers around here. How's that job for you? Petro shrugs and sighs sadly. To some it might seem alright, but note that it was my profession before the war. I had to learn fast and got hooked on alcohol as a result. He looks tired. Yeah, well, hey, if you have some alcohol on you, you can drink it here. Petro sniffs the air and nervously licks his lips with the tip of his yellowish tongue. Right now, are you up to it? I don't think that's really good for him. I'm in the mood right now, bye. Alright, where are you, doctor? Without your companion sees the man on the hospital bed and grins. He waddles to him and claps his hands loudly. You look at the fellow soldier, astonished, but the patient doesn't look surprised at all. On the contrary, it gives you a wide smile. Fidel, come to visit me? Why did I want to visit you? We were just passing by. Cut the bull. You must have been worried sick. By the way, who's your friend? Meet Janice, agent on Morozov's case. And his fellow in the bed is Gozin, Mikhail Fedorovich, a local agent, who supervises commercial activities in the wasteland. Nice to meet you, Janice. Oh, sure, I've seen you somewhere before. You must have been at the base. Oh, this guy. I don't know what this guy is, but maybe I met him. Probably. Nice to meet you, Comrade Gozin. Yes, I'm so glad to meet you too. I might wonder why. Not just because you're another atom fighter. You see, I have a task for an agent, mutually beneficial one. That won't do it. We'll be looking for the General's brigade. Beneficial, you say. That's interesting. Go on. Alright, so essentially there is, or rather, there was a settlement called Red Fighter. Quite a decent place. One important man from KGB even had his country house there. If I say, he had a private bunker too in case of war. The settlement has long since been abandoned. It's inhabited by nasty mutants, and the local leaders never have the time to deal with them. Or rather, they can't reach it. It's because it's on the territory controlled by the gangs. Aha, okay. There's full of mutants, including a giant spider. So, I might have to reach level 10 at least and get the car and all that. I don't care about the gangs, they're fine place. The houses are basically intact. We only need to get rid of the mutants, and we have a wonderful base for Atom and free trade zone in our hands. A proper use for such a place. Right, and will there be a house for me? Of course, it'll be an Atom base. We'll give you the very best house. Can't you recruit someone else for this job? Okay, so I take it you want me to slaughter the mutant. I agree. Attaboy, you're a true Atom fighter. Always ready for a dangerous venture and reckless plot, which will be beneficial to everyone in the long run. Right, let me mark the settlement on your map. You hand the map over to Gozin, who confidently burns a neat hole in it with the tip of his cigarette. Here, and good luck with your mission. You ruined my map, Gozin. Now, can I ask you some more questions? Of course, fire away. Who are you? My name is Mikhail Fedorovich Gozin. I'm secret agent and work for ATOM, and I'm a mutant. Okay. And what exactly does the mutation imply? Listen, on the outside. Listen, on the outside I look I look just like any other person, but on the inside, if only you saw it. All my intestines are twisted and contorted. I have 3 appendices. One lung is bigger than the other. My heart is on the right, but not on the left. I can go on forever. It's all because of Krasnov syndrome, or the D virus, as scientists call it. Wait, isn't this syndrome just a scary story? This is a misconception that many people share. Ever since I stopped being a normal person, I've been thinking about the D virus. When is it? No one knows for sure. Still, I know a thing or two, thanks to my service. The most important thing is that this virus doesn't intend to kill anyone, although most of those who catch it do die. It tries to adapt to different life forms and create a symbiosis. As to how exactly it does that and why I was lucky to survive, I don't know. Ah, source, okay. One hell of a story. Why is it? What do you know about Krasnoznamenny? No more than my mate Fidel. Backwaters before the war, it's quite a decent city now. Our discreet efforts helped a lot, of course. Thus, it had never occurred to the local authorities to do anything. Okay. How's it going in the wasteland? To be honest, it's much better than mere 5 years ago. Before it was like a war zone here, and now there's just random shooting from time to time. Believe me, in comparison to what it was like before, it's paradise. Are any good rumors? People say the mushroom cult hates some Devi Christu, the cult leader herself. Probably scared of the competition. Yes, I know that. Alright, so very interesting. I just need to get this organized and see if I can find a female doctor. I guess I can take... Don't try and steal anything, it's mine. It's mine to steal. I have to do it myself. And it looks like so far, I mean, there's a washroom. I guess it's one of the first washrooms since it's locked. I need to get a key from the receptionist. So far, these stairs in the buildings are not accessible. So I guess in some part of the map there might be some stairs that can give me some access, but not right now. It's all blocked. There's a second story, but boarded up, and I guess nobody's using it. I don't see a female doctor. Personality. Sure. They're all having the time of your life. I can't get that right now. Or vodka, I guess I can take it. Why not? If it's not pinned down, I can take it. Oh, this is the female doctor. The woman sitting at the table seems busy with some undoubtedly important papers. Having felt your arrival, she slowly, as if unwillingly, lifts her eyes from the papers and looks up at you. You're quick to notice a sign plate on her desk. It reads, Dr. Zinaida Petrovna. I'm sorry, young man, but I'm really busy with my research. Can I help you? What is your research about? Zinaida Petrovna looks at your enlightened face and finally nods dryly. I guess she looks at how smart I am, which I am. I'm level 10 skill in intelligence. Ah, alright, you seem like a smart young fella. I'm working on a new kind of antidote. However, I need one last and very rare ingredient to start testing my medicine. Without this ingredient, I can't let this product hit the market. It would just be unethical. Let me guess, you need help procuring these ingredients. Yes, you understood correctly. However, first I've got to ask you whether you're not familiar with the art of disjointing insect and spider-like mutants. Yes, I learned it from the fisherman. In that case, listen, I'm working on a new antidote. It is meant to be more effective and at the same time easier to make than the pre-war ones. The only thing I'm missing is a spider's lymph node, which I have. But just a regular giant... Oh, the big one, okay. It has to be a lymph node from the Archinus Sovieticus. The Soviet spider. A monster. More scary than any spider, that's for sure. Archinus lymph nodes contain great amounts of natural antidote. However, the mutant itself is very aggressive and imagine it won't be willing to give up its lymph node without a fight. Maybe I can ask nicely. In spider talk. It's good that I don't need a lot. 10 of them. With 10? Of that you're not prone to arachnophobia and we agree to help me. Where do I find these monsters? Arachnidae can be found in the eastern regions of the waste, in the bandit steppes. It's a deal. I am happy to hear that. Arachnosoviticus, all subspecies can be found in the eastern wasteland. It's impossible to make it for the just a regular giant spider. Trust me on this. I'll mistake it for just a regular giant spider. It's really big, huh? Alright, all ties together. Here I come. Let me just ask some questions. Sighs and moves the papers to the side. Fine, I really could use a little break. What would you like to know? What is it that you do? I'm doing my best as a doctor, but even this trade has its own poet. Great doctors and not some self-taught amateurs. Physicians and not witch doctors. Medical men, real men, like Dr. Mikoyan from Ultra Noye, for example. Yeah, he's a real man who fixes me up for free, man. It's definitely the ideal doctor. A great doctor was a treasure that wasn't easy to find. That's right. Any gossip? I'm not big on gossip, but they do have one anyway. But I do have a piece of advice for you. Books should be your best friends. Recently bought an old issue of Medicine for the Workers, and believe it or not, I feel my skills have significantly improved from reading it. Can I have it if you read it? Do you have the book? No, you don't have the book? Okay. Actually, in Fallout, if you go into barter screen, you can actually cancel out of the dialogue. But here, you return to the dialogue, which is interesting and more sensible in a way, because you don't really cut off the conversation in the middle of a, conversing, just because you bring up the barter screen. Alright, so we got some nice quests. I think we have enough. And time to get some bricks and visit the power plant. Oh, how nice. They have some great artists. I think that's one of the more prettiest pictures depicting post-apocalypse. And yeah, I just need some. I think I was trying to. I think I almost was able to get to a place where. Yeah. These dumpsters. Let's go to these dumpsters and see if I can find a brick. Yeah, I was trying to cross here, and then I just brought me to the other side. And here now I can examine the dumpsters. Come on, let me get some bricks, man. Not Babushka's scarf. I guess it's going out of season. Another compact cassette. Okay, I guess these will come in handy later. Oh, water bottle. Fine. Not hard to find a brick. I guess you can go back to the circus. Always come back, you know. I tried. No, there. Oh, here we go. Let me try my luck here. You don't really need to have all the ingredients, right, to make the tier 3 knuckle duster. Actually, this is pretty valuable. Gonna encumber me. Yes, I found a brick. Hallelujah. Do I have the audio? Do I have the audio for Yeah, I have a bunch of sounds that I can play, but haven't done so for a long time. Does this still work? I don't know. Maybe it's gonna work. Yeah, I found a brick. Let's hear some claps. Anyways. Alright, let's try the crafting now. Pretty sure I have a brick. Yeah, I need one more. Quality duster. There's one. And I think Fidel has it. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should save. And oops. I lost the brick, the most important thing. Smoking's bad for you, folks. Don't smoke. Nice. Alright. And where is it? Got two, and what I need is one of these. This one. Boom. There we go. Yep, and then I'm gonna go into sewers or visit the power plant. That's right. Try that. Oops. Right, I lost my scrap. I guess losing scrap is not going to be like end of the world. Oh man, I gotta do this again. Alright, let's save. Let's keep one. Smoke cigarette. Maybe I should save after that too. Important stuff. Yeah, now we can do it. And yeah, I have it. And box of nails. Not hard. I admit. Old bandit and one from a rider in house with unconscious man. Rudolph, right? I wonder where I can find Rudolph. I try to find him. Doesn't really matter, right? I just have to. I mean, I think I did give him all the materials, but it doesn't seem to get reflected. But here we go. Do I now have it? Yeah, okay, then I save and then keep continuing. I don't know, I just want to get prepared here. Oh. Guess this is going to be a bit hard. Nice. Alright. Good. I need 90 martial arts. Alright. I guess I can still use it though. Oh, what martial arts level do I have? Pretty low, I think. Yep, 60. So I'm not there yet, but I guess it's going to be still usable, hopefully. 7 to 16. Maybe Fidel can use it. I don't know. Let me see what Fidel's at. 71. Okay, Fidel can use it. Maybe the dog can use it. He's able to use this. Can you use this, dog? No. Too bad. Here. Try it. Interview request? Oh, really? Okay. I guess I need to go back to the old journalist. Then. Old bandit. One from a rider in the house. I gained some experience point, and speaking of experience point, I'm getting there, but I really need to. Yeah, it's still ways out, but I'm getting there. Interview quest. This place, yeah. Okay, so this guy wanted the interviews, right? Shoot to kill print house. Let's talk about the interview. Yes. One guy. There are three heroes of the Battle of the Berlin Wall currently living in the city. Yeah. That very battle that ended up in the nuclear surprise for all of us. I guess that's where Reagan and was it Gorbachev came in. On the one hand, this is extremely lucky. On the other, they refuse to talk to me. One guy who I suppose has a bad case of PTSD even threw his urinal right in my head. Got it. Oh, okay. I need them to remember those events. We make up the rest. So these are the names. Sergei Maslov, who lives in the suburbs. Ambrose Tupolev from a house near the hotel. It was his urinal that I was nearly hit by. And last is Vysotsky the navigator. Oh yeah, okay, that guy. If we say he prefers lying around near the El Polo local bar, that's where Fidel is. Find them all and make them tell you about the battle. Write it all down, memorize it. I don't know. And bring their stories to me. You get 50% my wages. Deal? Deal. Man clasps his hands and dances with pleasure, which makes the old floorboards creak. Well done, great. I kiss you, but I'm not big on that. Alright, I'll be waiting here. Okay, good luck. Let's also deliver some paper. Alright, let's have two. Not bad. This way we soon gather the necessary amount. Really? I need 498 more. Good. Yeah, I'm the paper boy, but I don't mind. Actually, there are stairs down. That leads nowhere. Okay, it's blocked unfortunately. I thought this would lead anywhere, but fine. Oh man, is this a bandit? Let me just save first. You see a huge guard near the room entrance. As you come closer, he blocks your path. Stop right there. Artemiev is busy and won't accept visitors. Who are you? Can I come in? The guard changes his grip on the shotgun to a more comfortable one. The huge gun looks like a toy in his large hands. Don't have business, you can't come in. Fine. As if I needed to get there anyway. Let's just have a look here. Artem? Okay, this guy? Oh. Locked. Okay, I guess I shouldn't really try my luck. Push my luck. Press after election. Oh, election. Interesting. I know where Maslov lived, I think. And then this guy might be one of the other guys. In front of you is a man in his 50s, even though he looks much older. His sunken eyes, thin, motionless legs, and near constant dry cough all are signs of serious illness. The tattoo of weapons, military equipment, and abbreviations of pre-war divisions on his parchment-like skin tell a story of past spent in the army. The same man looks at you with a mix of surprise, fear, and disgust. He starts talking with the authority falsetto. Everything will be fine in Krasnoznamenny, Ambrose. You get a place to stay, a pension, Ambrose. Everyone will respect you, Ambrose. A high-pitched parody of a female voice is replaced by a thick soldier's bass. Foolish woman, yeah, I got my own place, but everybody and their uncle, too. Keep parodying in it. Who are you, and what the hell are you doing here? Ambrose Tupolev, have an interview, you old war dog. Again, why you? The man unceremoniously points his scrawny finger at you. Another one. Another asshole came to dig up my glorious past. I already told the first journal to go fuck himself. Threw my urinal at him. And spending a third of my pension on buying a new one, I won't do the same to you. Listen, what we are going to do. Give me 100 rubles and the story is yours. Strength. I want to learn from you. I don't know. I want to know what it takes to become a hero, savior of the motherland. Stop brown nosing. I hate it. Give me 100 and I'll tell you everything. The right of the house? Oh, really? Okay. Oh, this house. I can make you famous with this interview. The people will know they're a hero. You get grant, humanitarian aid, and all that good stuff. Maybe yes, maybe no. Don't be me lies. 100 or go take a hike. Okay. Now we are talking more urinals for me and urinal cakes. The sick veteran hides your money in in the pocket of trousers and stretched at the knees. Now listen, if you interrupt me, I ask for another payment from you. Go on, tell me. I promise not to interrupt your word of an officer. Ben sniffs angrily, but gradually his eyes glaze over as if he's mentally traveling to the past. Well, as you know, by 1986, the Berlin Wall wasn't that flimsy concrete rubbish that they put there after the World War II anymore. Now its height in some places reached 5 meters. Its width was expanded so much that two men could walk shoulder to shoulder atop it. The guys and I were ordered to guard a mere 100 meters of its construction. What could go wrong? It all started like any other love rally. You want peace, the wall is bad, blah blah blah. At times I even feel bad for the protesters. But it seems for some people love and friendship weren't except for expression enough. At some point, Alicia Memedov and began noticing very suspicious people in plain clothes among the crowd of the peaceful protesters. They communicated with each other with gestures, and it seemed as if they were directing the crowd. They provoked the protesters to move even closer. That was when Kirillov, our sniper, noticed that one of these people was attaching something to the base of the wall by hiding behind the hippies that surrounded him. What was it? It was C4. After that, everything went to the dogs, and second by second. First, Kritikov neutralized the man with the explosive. After that, one of the agents shot him back with a sleeve gun. I can still see the poor guy falling from the wall and holding onto his neck. After that, the crowd that didn't figure out what happened rushed to the nearest checkpoint, attacking us for their murdered friends. By that time, I already got out a megaphone, switched on the sirens, started convincing citizens not to respond to the provocations. They began shooting at me from inside the crowd and from the roofs of the surrounding houses. My beard managed to hide from the bullets. I don't know what special unit was in charge of the operation, but they had it all figured out. As the shooting started, a group of people broke away from the crowd and took down the checkpoint gate. Then several explosions happened. Evidently, Krylov had neutralized only one of the bombers. When I came around, a good 50 meters of the wall had turned into dust. People were running from our side, from the East Germany to hide in the West Germany. The militants from the West Germany broke into our side and were disappearing in the city that was mad with panic to facilitate their allies' planned invasion. A few days later, as a response to the shooting of the peaceful protest, East Germany was invaded by the NATO troops. They even had videotapes of someone from our part of the wall firing at the crowd from a machine gun. Diplomacy proved to be powerless. The war engulfed the whole world. That's it. As far as I know, this wasn't the only such fight. And it wasn't. I'm just a soldier telling you what I saw. The usual pretext of the start of the war is a lie. What was your comrade in arms, Navigator Vysotsky, doing that day? I mean, Vysotsky, he was shooting tear gas trying to crowd control. When the people took down the gates, he almost had a gas grenade shoved in his ass. I think that guys covered him up and he had time to escape. So I guess this is not really friendly terms, Sergei Maslov. Ambrose frowns and rubs his forehead. Maslov. I don't remember him. I didn't have anybody with that name. The usual pretext for the start of the war was a lie. This has always bothered me. The footage where somebody from our side was unloading a machine gun on the peaceful crowd went around the world, but I'm a living witness that it never happened. Nobody used an MG even though we had it. I said I did black out for a couple of minutes. Well, thanks for sharing the story. And I'm not thanking you for prying this awful thing on me again. Be kind. Let me live what's left of my life in peace. Alright. Let's try to search for the bandit. I don't think this is the bandit, although wearing his birthday suit. Oh, apples, cool. Yep. So we interviewed one person. I know where the other one lives. I think he's on the other side of the map or on the side of the city. And this is Vladimir himself. connected to the car. And this seems to be the gangster. Nope. Middle-aged woman. She pays no mind the young militiaman standing at his post nearby is sole focus of her attention. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to push you. Why are you watching the soldier? The woman sobs and hides her sad gaze from you. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. I was still young at the time, hadn't even turned 20, but I was already involved with a cult which worshipped Vunuk, the so-called god of death. Okay, so level 10, right? Nice. I think, I don't know what level I am, but I'm probably like level 6. We lived in a commune, in accordance with the scriptures, and married a cult leader, Elisher, although he instructed us to call him Alistair. What's so special about Alistair? Well, our life wasn't too bad. Even after my son was born, we named him Belphegor, the Baron of Hell. Well, yeah, I guess everything turned out really well for you and Belphegor and Alistair. Then one of those lunatics came up with the idea that baby was the incarnation of Vunuk, and that he needed to be killed so the spirit of Vunuk would bless us all. I was against it first, naturally, but Elisher got into the idea, and soon enough, he talked me around. He was so into it that I myself put my baby boy, my own son, on the cold stone altar. The miracle saved us from committing an unforgivable sin. The press of hobos started shooting at us, and we ran away. Yeah, okay. Cult defeated by hobos. Hobos can be pretty strong. Remember in Wasteland 3? The hobo. Very strong hobo. When the shooting was over, Belphegor had vanished. Probably one of those vagabonds got him. After that, I finally lost faith both in the sect's teachings and in my husband, and ran away and started seeking out any information I could find about my missing son. That's quite a story. I discovered that the man who kidnapped him is called Rodion. After a couple more years, I found that they were living at the old candle factory. I learned that Rodion died and my son had gotten a militia job here in the city. And now here I am watching my baby from hiding, my son who I betrayed, abandoned to the mercy of fate. What if he doesn't recognize me? What if he doesn't believe me? What if he orders me to go away? Let me talk to him. He doesn't know anything about me. Really? I was afraid to ask, but yes, please go talk to him. I'm too scared. This guy? For save. I mean, I do have some good amount of babbling skills. You're surprised to note that the officer before you is barely over 18. You don't often see such young folks in law enforcement, especially in large cities, where only seasoned people are welcome in such positions. To his credit, the young guy looks composed and serious. Having noticed you, he smiles and starts talking. Good day, comrade. I'm Petro Officer Kadushkin. What seems to be the problem? Okay. Just felt like chatting with you. How did a young man such as yourself end up on the force? Guy answers in a very serious tone. Because of my experience. My adopted father Rodion and I had to survive in really harsh conditions up until last year, so when I got here I was immediately accepted as a patrol officer. Tell me more? Officer rubs his nose, sighs, and begins his story tale. I am from the north, and in no surprise, Krasnoznamenny associate that part of the world with all kinds of nightmares and terror. Barbarians, maniacs, crazy cultists. I myself was rescued from a cult by my adoptive father, the hobo. They are ready to kill me to sacrifice a one-year-old baby on the altar of their betrayed god. Can you believe it? And this was just a couple of years after the war too. The corpse of Soviet socialism wasn't even cold at that point. After that, my old pal lived in an abandoned candle factory for most of my life, along with a group of other mostly sane survivalists. I had to fight off all kinds of raids in my childhood. Cannibals, mutants, ruthless savages. If I lived a life like that, a common criminal doesn't exactly scare me. So as soon as Rodion left on the road to Kingdom Come, which means he passed away, thanks to some counterfeit vodka, I came here. I told them about my background, showed a little of what I'm capable of, and got the job. Now I'm trying to live up to the expectations. Well, I'm here to tell that your mom might be here, and she's sorry for what happened. Have you ever been in trouble with the criminal world? Okay. Some thugs were in trouble with me, not the other way around. There's something else concerning me. For many days now I have this feeling that I'm being watched. But as soon as I turn, nothing. You can turn now, she's right there. One more question. Yeah. Want to report that your colleague is taking bribes? Okay, I can also do this. I met this guy. The young militiaman shoots you an irritated look. Don't be ridiculous. I only ever had one parent, my stepfather Rodion, and no desire to meet my mother, if I ever had one. What kind of woman leaves her child alone with a drunkard? Don't answer that. I don't want to hear it. End of story. How dare you? A man's mother should be the most important person in his life, and here you're running your mouth about a woman who don't even know. Goodbye. Alright, time for me to take a walk. Well, I don't know about what to do. I mean, I didn't have any skill check when it comes to convincing this guy to meet his mother. What do you want? I want to talk to you about the militiaman you've been spying on. Here you go. Like I told you before, he's my son, Belfagor Alistorovich. If I approached him, he would recognize me. And what if he kicks me out of the city when he finds out? Oh, what a terrifying prospect. Listen to me, you made enough mistakes in your life without getting spooked now and hiding from your son. Go to him and accept whatever the consequences may be. Oh. I need to have more speechcraft? My goodness, I'm already over 90. Alright. See you later. I might have to upgrade myself and come back. Maybe after I get my speechcraft to 100. And I think I might have to leave certain quests. I guess I can do the interviews. For sure. Hospital. Okay, there might be some similar looking houses over here. Okay, is this locked? Nope, not locked. A plump red-cheeked woman in her 30s looks at you with a mock reproach. Her arms on her hips, head cocked to one side. Ahem, I'm sorry. What do you think you're doing inviting yourself in other people's homes like this, looking for adventures? I'm trying to make new friends. Just passing by, forgive me, please. Oh, I want. The door is over there. I was hoping you were my secret admirer, and you're such a pussy. Never had an intention to be anyone's secret admirer. Well, let's get to know each other better first. I can come back and be a secret admiring. Anything here? No. It definitely looks cleaner than cleaner before. Yeah, it's pretty tidy if you think about it. This game's aesthetically pretty tidy and very clean looking. And what level am I? I'm level 5, not even 6. So I need to gain more levels. And I guess this is a brothel. I haven't really visited this place, but I'll do it later. I don't see anybody. I see a cow. But I'm not gonna try to milk it. I already did. Okay. No, that's the mother. Alright then. I just go. I just keep hanging around this place. I have to go into the source now and then see what I can do against the rat. That's gonna give me some experience points. Can interview Maslov. Are you the bandit? Nope. Definitely doesn't look nothing like the model here in the game world. A sturdy man in front of you plays adroitly with his impressive looking knife. Oh, could be the bandit. He throws it in the air and catches it again so quickly, deftly and effortlessly that many people would gladly pay just to have a look at it. As he notices you, he quickly hides a knife in the handmade leather sheath. Come closer, don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. I notice you're handling this knife very skillfully, the man grins. This is old school. Before the war, I studied medicine. This thing is heavier than a scalpel, true, but just as functional. You never know what surprises life has up its sleeve. I try to repeat your tricks, mate. Ouch. Hey, this won't do, mate. I'm not saying everyone should be at the same level as me, but this won't even help you to fight off a drunk tramp in a dark alley. Raise a knife, I teach you some tricks. Oh, cool. I gained some skills. Man puts the knife in your hand and starts the lengthy demonstration, which is far beyond your skills of handling melee weapons. You do here? Entertain myself mostly. Drink beer, throw knives. Not that long ago I bet 50 rubles. I knocked out a cigar off a guy's teeth with my knife from 20 meters, and I did. Great man. What can I tell you? Well, I've heard that if you want to get to the mountain pass of wolves to visit your family, for example, you have to go to Orgelevka. It's the only place that has transport connection with the pass. I guess this is where someone offered me to drive to mountain pass for like 1,000 or something, or even more than that rubles. Why do anyone want to go there in the first place? No idea. I should go now. Alright, so where is this dude? Here we go. Vasilov. A proud looking man in this suit. Ask you a couple of questions. How about an interview? It depends on the newspaper. A man called Zirenko asked me in the hotel. I see. Well, usually I demand a fee for an interview, but if it's published, it can spread information about me and my deeds, so I can make an exception. Alright, let's start. War. War is a calamity. This is what I wrote to my dear wife, Svetlana Markovna, on the terrible day when treacherous NATO agents who tried to pass themselves as peaceful protesters partially blasted the Berlin Wall where I was once on duty. Yeah, so there I was, only worried about one thing at that moment. A little girl missed the protest. The activists thought we were shooting at them, not just at the provokers, and ran to the checkpoint. I jumped the crowd from the wall from a 30-meter height to the sea of people, and covered the child with my own body before she was trampled by enemy agents and the crowd. The man looks through you with unseeing eyes. The child Gretchen and her mother Laura thanked me in tears. They offered me to go with me to the government of West Germany to tell them what I did, about the provokers in the crowd. Oh, if only we had succeeded, I would have stopped the war by one brave act. But then these bastards interfered. Rascals among us, a group of turncoats headed by Division Commander Petrenko, my immediate, so to speak, superior, detained me for defection, for bargaining with the enemy. It was then when I came up with my famous utterance, an eye for an eye is not a way of the novel, but the way to get blind. If I saw just how right it was when the first bombs touched the ground. And what was your colleague Ambrose Tifferlev doing that day? Last time I saw him before the retreat, he was hiding from artillery fire. And what was your comrade in arms, Navigator Wysotsky, doing that day? I don't remember. He got shot in the arm and left. So, what were you doing after the bombardment? Like everyone, I had to retreat. However, unlike my many soldiers, I wasn't marauding, robbing, and killing left, right, and center. I was teaching the survivors the intricate art of restoring the civilization after the apocalypse. It's nothing. One hell of a story, thank you. Understand you have to go, I don't insist. Don't hesitate to say no if you're that way inclined. This won't affect our relationship in any way. But perhaps, after what you've just heard, you want to support the old warrior? Or not, I don't have much money on me, but I can give you 50 rubles. Thank you, from the bottom of my soul. This is in the hell of battle and the paradise of people's gratitude. I think he might not be telling the truth here. Who are you, man? A strong and tall man mumbles under his breath as he pours some white powder from a tiny paper bag onto the ground. Right then, he sees that you've caught him in the act, whatever that act may be. Hey, city militia, you need anything? Yeah, I need that white powder. What are you pouring out there, comrade militiaman? The militiaman slaps himself in the face. Damn, quite the eye you got. You're going to blab to everyone now, right? I don't even understand what that thing was. Nothing too scary, just some holy salt from the local gypsy. But seeing as I continue to shed hair like radiation victim with our magic, I threw it away. It's all because some old witch cursed me. She arrived not that long ago and started hawking her weird witch shit in the street. I took her by the collar and dragged her into the gate, but as I ejected her from the city, she whispered a single word to me, balding. The next morning I started losing my hair, but fuck it. At this point, I accepted my dome will soon be as smooth and polished as a child's marble. You can wear this cool hat. Don't worry, Mikhail now. All the ladies know a bald head is a sign of macho man. From one bald man to another. Bald man, unite. I'm not saying you're wrong, brother. I grew to like my hair, so to speak. I mean, you have a beard, so... a luscious beard, so I guess they could compensate. You should never cross a witch, bro. Bye. I don't know what this bro speak all of a sudden. I want to report on the gatekeeper. He's running money from people. Did something bad happen? How can I be nervous? If I catch a thief, he's likely to cut me up. If I chase a trespassing old crone away from our citizens, she curses me. Any way to do my job without getting hurt? Suffering all there is to this wretched life? What did you pour out on the ground just then? I tell you, it was salt, which is salt she gave me to fix my baldness. I even told you how I got over it, and you forgot all that? Sorry, it was witch's salt, sure. A strong accusation. I'm not going to check. It's true though. But there's a wolves in sheep's clothing right in the middle of the militia that's supposed to protect the city. Uh-huh, you told us this, another guy will tell us that. Generally I tend to take people at the word. Easier that way. That's why you got bald. This militiaman is now patrolling the... I mean, it's pretty interesting. Patrolling this compound. They do have some pathfinding, that's nice. No, this is not the person, I think. Ancient balding man, another bald man, or balding man. Maybe she got, or he got cursed too. Communism, Lenin, Perestroika. The man shuts his eyes, his cheeks go red out of embarrassment. He coughs a few lines and continues. How can I help you? What the hell was that outburst anyway? Seems like you noticed my nervous tics. Perestroika, Gulag, KGB. Some time ago I was harassed by a bunch of Leninists. They scare me so much. Now every time I speak I can constantly out words and phrases connected to the Soviet Union. Proletariat, Lenin, Stalin. Then you try to fix your brains. Nothing seems wrong with the poor fella, so you just shrug. Yeah, I don't even know what can help me. Communist Party and Lenin are twin brothers. Maybe you got Krasnov syndrome. There's no such thing. Red Army. There's no such thing as Krasnov syndrome. Or the man that attacked you. Mir, Sputnik, expropriation, Blinik. See, Chamber of Commerce once sent me to have a chat with some mutants that agreed to sell us a large portion of scrap metal. But as we drove to their camp, we were accosted by crazy people. They started screaming that we were about to negotiate with degenerates, that we ought to be shot as traitors of the human race and so on. And as they screamed and threatened, they used so many of those damn Sovietisms. Babushka, Kremlin. A lie if I told you it didn't affect me mentally, so when they finally agreed to let us go, I started spying some of the words they used. It's been like that ever since. Marxist doctrine. Hopefully I can help that guy, but I need better first aid. And I'm not focusing on first aid right now, so I'm sorry to say that. Yep. Alright. So, just need to wait until night and interview the other guy. The navigator. It's one big ballistic missiles. Very scary looking. There's the Soviet blurting out guy. The battles Oxter. Just checking out whether there's some gang looking person, old bandit. No. No. Maybe he comes out at night as well. Wonder if by the Chronos of the future? Okay, I guess that's not the bandit. I'm gonna be really hungry. I guess I need a campfire somewhere. I guess I can wait. I don't know what the time is, but let's see. There you go. Rest. It's really it's really in the morning, so I don't want to be waste all these hours. I can go into the source and explore a bit. Yeah, let's do that. And come back tomorrow to continue this very interesting interesting place. But it's time for the source now. I gave Fidel the third tier knuckle duster, so hopefully he's gonna increase his attacking ability, although I don't think he has reached a level where he can use it proficiently. Okay, the door here. You come to a rainforest metal door. Someone's watching you through a slit made in the upper part of it. What do you want? Show you the passport. Oh, sir, I can't see shit. The gatekeeper looks you over and gets away from the tiny window. You hear some mechanical sounds from the other side. Suddenly a bell rings. All across the source. There's probably a guard's way of telling the locals they have a new guest. Go on in, just don't cause any trouble, capiche? Freaking tough guy. Fine, fine. So these are the thieves. And, okay. Maybe I can just have a shortcut. Or maybe I'm gonna enter their headquarters. Oh, it's right here. I don't know where I am. Oh, it's beside the marketplace, alright. Size? Why is it sighing? I mean, there's like a lot of different things to do, things to see. And this would have just skipped the door part, right? Yeah, I guess. I mean, the bandit would have just accosted me anyways if I just appeared out of nowhere. A fat bearded fella stands behind the improvised bar rack, looking into the depths of space with a 1,000-year stare. When he notices you, he moves a dirty glances aside, offers you his hand with a hearty handshake. Hey there, stay a while, listen. Have yourself a drink. Whatever you fancy, I'm sure I can help. Where I'm staying, what should I listen to? He said you silently up for almost a minute, then shrugged his shoulders. I don't know, just a figure of speech, see? Stay a while and listen. Sounds cool, right? This is from Diablo. Deckard Cain, I think. That's the guy who gives you crest. Always says, stay a while and listen. And he continues that to Diablo 2, and I don't know what happens to him in Diablo 3 because I didn't play the game. I never heard anything like that. Come on, what do you mean you never heard it? The phrase like a call following. It was first created by Lippard Abel. Yeah, that sounds about right. From Stramovka Communal Farm. Jesus, wow. Feels like a man deranged and winks at you with the subtlety of a hand grenade. Oh, Yanis, don't talk to him anymore. The hombre has no respect for the fourth wall. One more word out of him and I will totally be dreaming out of the immersion. Why did the explanation sound like a lie you made up just now? A lie? It was a top-notch reference. Why aren't you laughing? Go on, laugh. Laugh at the funny reference. What the fuck is a reference? What do you know about? So this is a fourth wall breaking little tidbit. Bartender freezes for a whole minute, creepy grin intact. You're about to leave when he starts talking again as if no conversation ever took place. So, how may I be service? Kiddo, a drink to get your mind off things, some nice homemade food for that tummy. Ooh, they're pretty expensive for sure. Okay, pass. Oh, nice boat. I can use it. A thin, fair-haired man. I don't know what holograph they took this from, but yes, definitely maybe a developer or someone related to developer. You know, this is you watching him. He smiles and points at the stool opposite. Hey, sit down, rest a bit. You're new here, right? Yeah. It shows. Anyway, don't worry. You won't get bored easily around here. Even earn some cash. I'm helping out new folks, and I have a good feeling about you. A feeling that we might become partners. What kind of work do you have on offer? I'm not sure I'm not the first one to ask, but what do you think about killing? Are you ready to kill? I don't mean a mutant or animal. No, no. Are you ready to kill a human being? If I was really truly needed, I would think I would do it. Never doubted you for a second, buddy. It goes to show how well we understand each other. Before I tell you about my problem, would you like to hear the backstory, or do you want to get straight to business? Now we're all smugglers here. It's a nice job, but there's always some newcomers wanting their own slice of the pie. Petty thugs who just realized the war is finally over. These punks neither know nor care about the rules we've established. You following me? The mountain pass of Wolves recently became the main hub for the drugs and weapons trade in the region, and a village called Forgelevka became a popular rest stop for smugglers taking the pass. Some time ago, a fella named Taufik Mozambique was spotted near it. He's a fixer from a new gang that was to try hand in drug smuggling business. All my usual hitmen are busy, so think you can do away with him? Vidal grabs your shoulder and whispers in your ear. I was spending all this time out of respect for your witch, amigo, but do you really think it's wise to join a gang? We have a mission after all, and it's nothing to do with helping out petty crime lords. Yeah, right. It's one thing getting buddy-buddy with the local gang leaders, but mercenary work is another can of worms entirely. I don't need to stoop so low. You told me yourself, the old bastard might have valuable information that could help me with the mission, so we ought to infiltrate the ranks of as many organizations as is humanly possible. Taufik Mozambique must be staying in the Forgelevka Inn. Throw him out of the village and send him to meet his maker. Just remember, you don't want to chat with the snake. Pull the trigger as quick as you can and leave. Punish him for sticking his nose in other people's affairs. Well, that's it? You don't have any other jobs? A proper workaholic, eh? Yeah, well, I can get you a gig. Not important though. What do you think? I won't be mad if you say no. There's a cult living in the nearby caves. They're not really dangerous, at least I don't think they are, but when they start up with their spooky shit, it gives you the creeps, you know. Now you want to keep a low profile, those idiots are always horsing around, having orgies, killing sheep and whatnot. These shenanigans piss off someone in the government, they might decide to clear the swords of everyone, including us. I want them gone. Not bloodshed if possible, but if they leave you no choice, meh, might as well take them out. Okay. Thanks. I even pay you if you do. Personality, ask away, my friend. What can you tell me about this place? Why do you feel I miss this place when I move on? Not just because I have business here, but because there's this freedom in the air, you know? Gosh, I have no military types ever barge in with a bunch of laws and pointless rules. What do you do for a living? Anything interesting? Folks say that Shima Vornok, a rich bandit from up north, brought his forces to this region. Heard tales about that fella, and boy, that's bad, it's true. Here's hoping someone threw a wrench into his plans before it's too late. Okay, another bandit. see ya. Okay, so there's another couple of missions. Can take it? Oh, okay. Thieves' honor, I guess I can just take it, no problem. The man on the stool is pondering something. As you come closer, he lifts his head and starts talking in a low voice with barely audible lisp. Well, I can help you. By showing off my sweet wares, maybe? You got the best contraband here, especially for those who plan a big hustle. I know that you're a smuggler, but even illegal goods can have discounts on them. Yeah, that's kinda true, but out here only have fixed prices. There's no change in them. That's the will of suppliers, not me. What do the suppliers have to do with that? Anyway, show me your stuff. Oh my goodness, a lot of weapons and bullets. I think I need some bullets for Fidel. So he uses some guns for sure. I don't know what kind of guns, but well, he did use some guns, but now he has some new knuckle dusters, so we'll see. This is for crafting, and I guess you can craft some nice 4th tier percussion revolver. Okay, it's all 4th tier now. Poisoning. Zip gun. Okay, zip gun doesn't seem that nice. Need some rumors? Well, they said small gangs pop up all across the waste. Every single one tries out the other. Every small fry gang leader sees himself as a new Dan from the factory. Oh, Dan. Yeah, that guy. A small fry rarely grows into something worthwhile. Yeah, right. Okay, guys, I think I return tomorrow for more Atom RPG. I have infiltrated. Oh, nice. Dog, finally. It's a pal for Zubars. Yeah, so I infiltrated the Thieves Guild, so to speak, and now I'm gonna explore more of this place. Looks like it's gonna get rather interesting, including spiders. The big ones that the doctor was talking about. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So I'm gonna just head out and then whoop whoop. Yes, that's true. Let's give it a little try, you know, against the spiders and see what I can come up with. I mean, it's not going to be really easy, but I might have to give it a go and then see what happens. If I die, then I'll return tomorrow and then do more. Do better. Hey, you gotta also fight. Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. I think I get poisoned. Alright, dog, do your deed. I'm gonna run away. Yeah. Oh no. The dog is really hurt. Yeah, go Zoomers. You can do it. Glad you do something cool. Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's right. That's it. Oh my goodness, Zubars is really... I mean, he's okay, but not doing too well. Hopefully he doesn't get poisoned. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a good idea. I think I need some fire-based weapons. Okay. And, no, don't get killed. Yeah, this is a bit too much for me. Unless I can heal him right away. I don't think I have enough medical supplies though. Stunned. He's stunned too. Critical. Oh my goodness, how many times can this thing attack? Alright, well, I don't think I can do it. Doesn't even have star on it. Alright. Swordmen have a quest to clear the spider then? Oh, okay. Well, that's something I can do to try to meet him. It's like, yeah, these are all the spiders. They're just a bit too strong for me. I need to devise a plan to, I can kill some rats, but yeah. There's some other cave system. It's pretty extensive. My goodness. More rats. Yeah. Many rats. I don't think I can handle all these rats. Wow. And there's a special rat. 2 stars. I can kill this rat though. Nothing too serious. It's very interesting how the enemies are set up here. I got 34 experience points, which is not too bad. Alright. Alright, anyways, I come back tomorrow for more Atom. And yeah, it's going to be pretty fun as I try to get myself some experience points by killing all the rats. As far as before I can reach these caves and risk myself again for... Oh, it's like a... Oh, it's a Red King. Okay, no wonder. Yeah. It's a Red King right there. It's pretty cute. Red Rider? Play the Red Rider from Spiders? There are 6 of them, but each is too far from the others so they can... Oh, okay. Alright, then I try to get Red Rider. I don't know. I mean, I need to go somewhere, right? Into the waste. Yeah, the map only shows the current area, so I might have to see where I can go, but yeah, alright. That was very hopeful. So we made some progress. I mean, we just like explored this rather big city, met some people, and then got one quest done, interviewing people. Of course, I have to wait until night in order to interview the navigator, but I'm gonna do that next time. Alright, yeah, so I stopped the stream today for now, and then see how I can... Northeast, okay. Play all the spiders I can get next companion. Yeah, I wish I can get to him. Probably I can do it next stream as well. Yeah, so I try to get more experience until I reach level 6, and then try to clear some spiders. And if Fidel is able to reach it, then I can increase his, perhaps, melee or martial arts to 90, but I don't think so. Maybe I can increase it to like 85 at most. Martial arts, yeah. I think the maximum I can get is like 20, despite my intelligence. So, yeah. Switchcraft, I wasn't even able to use it against or when I was talking to the woman. Pretty sure I'm in an area where I'm under leveled. So we'll see. Alright guys, I see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming, Pavel. I really appreciate it. I have 20 level. Oh, okay. 20 per level. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So I can increase it just barely enough to use it, but not proficient enough to use it really well. This guy cannot use it, unfortunately. Yeah, 28 is pretty decent. Can make this guy, yeah, pretty talented. So yeah, let's see what happens. Alright guys, I see you tomorrow. Hope you have a great rest of the day. And yeah, see you then. For more Atom. Goodbye for now. We appreciate it.